Zachary Smigel, I don't know how to pronounce that, asks the question, why is everything spicy now? And you know what question I have to ask? Why is everything not as spicy as I want it, damn it? I am a spice lord. I wouldn't say I'm a spice king, I am just a spice lord. I think I would definitely fail on hot ones. But I can hold my heat. And I really wish there was more, like, not more spicy stuff. I wish that where there is spicy stuff, that it would be more spicy. Like the kind of spice where they want you to sign a waiver. Because this shit's gonna hurt. Literally, the shit's gonna hurt.
Have you noticed everything is spicy now? Honey is hot, nuggets are haunted by ghosts, hot sauces are everywhere, and
Fucking love hot sauces, man. That's really, I'm addicted to hot sauces. Legit, I've got like 10 hot sauces in the kitchen. My favorite right now is like a tequila infused one, and it's called Thunder Juice.
every single chicken sandwich has a spicy counterpart. Like, when did the entire food industry agree to crank up the heat? Well, this might just feel like another food trend. I'm here to tell you there's something going on, and I have the proof. Trust me, as a man who takes food very seriously, there are studies, data, and strong indicators that explain why this bizarre spicy shift is happening. This is about psychology, culture, masochism, Gen Z, pepper economics, and so much more. It's mind-blowing. So join me as I dive headfirst into the science, suffering, and surprise.
Okay, I like this guy's hair right here. It's a little bit greasier. It looks a little better. The parts with the background, his hair is too bouncy and too perfect, like he just got out of the shower and let it dry. This looks normal. This looks natural. I like it. He probably doesn't think so.
Truth on why everything is spicy now. In 1985, Taco Bell decided to introduce something that would
1985, woohoo!
defined fast food for decades: hot sauce packets. At first, they were purely functional, small single-use pouches
I love it. I love the aesthetics of it. It's beautiful.
of mild, hot, and fire sauce. Nothing flashy, just something to drown your cheap burrito in. But as time went on, something strange happened. Taco Bell started to realize the sauce packets had a weird little fan base. People really liked them, enough that in the early 2000s, Taco Bell began printing quirky one-liners on their hot sauce packets,
Bro, they changed the game.
doubling down. And suddenly, what started as a practical spicy condiment became a low-cost marketing tool, and other chains were paying attention. Throughout the years, and especially recently, spicy food has taken over fast food and restaurant chains. Between March and June of this year alone, US restaurant chains have launched 76 new spicy menu items. KFC brought back its Nashville hot chicken and spicy chicken wraps. Wendy's dropped a ghost pepper chicken sandwich, and of course partnered with Takis for a Fuego meal. Everywhere you go, there are spicy options for spice lovers.
Bro, for a little while, Takis were fucking everywhere. I was getting tired of it, honestly.
And people are eating it up. Literally. Social media, for example, has become obsessed with spice. Whether it's people crying on camera after biting into a ghost pepper, the one chip challenge, spicy mukbangs, or even Sean Evans asking burning questions over hot ones. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram have turned spicy food into content gold. If a flavor is bizarre enough,
Spice King. Yep. Everybody knows about Spice King, who was on TikTok and likes spicy food.
Traditional, or has a chance to make somebody potentially cry, it has viral potential. Food companies have realized that if a flavor can spark a trend, it can also drive sales. Let me introduce you to what I like to call the food trend industrial complex. When a food chain launches a new item and it becomes trendy, food influencers react to that item. Then other food chains launch versions of that item. Then another wave of food influencers react to those new
When McDonald's had the buttermilk crispy chicken, dude, everybody had those buttermilk buns.
Items. And then the cycle keeps spinning over and over again.
Yeah, pretty patties.
Until that item is everywhere. I think the best example of this phenomenon is what's happening with the sweet and spicy condiment everyone is talking about that's seemingly inescapable: hot honey.
We need to have a serious conversation. When did hot honey become such a big thing?
When it comes to condiments, hot honey is all the rage these days.
I think it's because it's easy for people to craft, and it's in like craft stores, and a lot of like middle class, even lower middle class moms, and a lot of like designer store people and hipsters, they really like the places where people craft things like soaps and candles, and people will make hot honey. And that's why it's such a thing. It's such a big thing. And those types of people, they get on TikTok and they have TikToks about all their crafts. And they're usually married and they're just bored.
Love hot honey, anything chicken, pizza, fries.
Hot honey chicken, mac and cheese.
More hot honey.
Tron Wingstop hot honey wings.
More hot
Honestly,
honey.
Brand new hot
it all
honey
looks
popcorn.
amazing.
It all gets drizzled with more hot honey.
Like, I feel like everything's hot honey now.
I'm into
There's
it.
virtually nothing that it can't go on.
Nothing that it can't go on. Nothing that it can't go on.
The rise of hot honey is a
It's kind of true. I can't think of something that I wouldn't eat hot honey on. Like even ice cream. I'd eat it on ice cream, man. If it's sweet, have some spicy ice cream. Oh shit. No, never mind. Turn back. We don't need that. We don't need spicy ice cream. We use ice cream to get rid of the spice. We don't need to put spice in it.
fascinating and perfect case study on what's going on with this explosion of spicy food. This niche condiment was created in 2010 by a guy named Mike Kurtz. Mike simply started drizzling homemade spicy honey on pizzas in Brooklyn, and people loved it. So much so that he bottled it and named it, you guessed it, Mike's Hot Honey. At first, it stayed small, being located at hip food joints or specialty stores, but now you can get it at Walmart, Target, and even Amazon. But where things really start—
Ah, shit. Well, he just advertised it to me. I'm probably gonna have to go pick some up because I've never had it.
To spiral is when fast food companies jumped on the hot honey trend. Chipotle launched a Chipotle honey chicken plus an entire hot honey menu. Wingstop dropped a
Why did I watch this video, man? It's making me hungry.
hot honey rub for their wings. Subway added two hot honey subs. Dunkin' made a hot honey breakfast sandwich, which they described as hot honey kissed. Papa John's jumped in with a hot honey pizza.
Damn.
And of course, hot honey wings. Oh, but I'm not done. 7-Eleven, yes, 7-Eleven released their own Mike's Hot Honey partnership. McDonald's dropped a Hot Honey McCrispy starting in Australia. KFC released their own hot honey
He
chicken.
said starting in Australia, but that was obviously Canadian. I saw that Canadian maple leaf there in the middle of the McDonald's logo.
But my
You can't trick
personal
me.
favorite, Ritz crackers, now have a hot honey flavor. What is
Fuck.
happening? Have we gone too far?
What happened, man? I missed it. I don't go to the store very often.
Is this guy the Robert Oppenheimer of sweet and spicy condiments? Take a look at hot honey searches on Google over time. We're at all-time highs. This
Shit.
is no longer a niche condiment. It's a whole damn movement. With a perfect storm of brand partnerships, fast food companies shoving
I'm
new
on
foods
board.
down our face, and viral mukbangs, what was once a
Oh,
niche
no,
spicy
I'm not on board with
condiment
that.
is now an inescapable part of our food culture.
I don't like to watch people eat. I think people who watch people eat online are fucking weird.
Zeitgeist. So, does the hot condiment live up to the hype? Well, let's see. All right, I've got a pizza from a local Italian joint called Domino's, and then I've got Mike's Hot Honey. I've got two
Domino's?
types, the original and then the extra hot. Let's check out how this pizza's looking. So it's not looking bad. It's looking pretty standard. I got green peppers, just green peppers. So nothing that can super counteract the flavor, but just
It looks like Hunt's Brothers. Or Hunt Brothers? Is it Hunt Brothers or Hunt's Brothers? I think it's just Hunt Brothers. Delicious pizza, by the way, for a gas station. I think it's better than Casey's Pizza, which is also delicious.
something to give it a little crunch. Let's do a quick smell. It smells good. It smells like honey. It doesn't really smell spicy. So I'm just gonna glaze it on a slice of pizza, like so.
Ooh,
All right.
Shit.
Honestly,
You know, I said it was weird to watch people eat, but watching them eat that, it really makes me want to eat it. I kind of get it. I think I get it. I'm still not going to watch people eat. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way.
pretty meh. I was
That's
expecting it to be a
weird.
little bit hotter. It's just kind of like basic honey with
It's weird when you search for it.
just a tiny bit of kick. I guess that's what the extra hot's for. So let's check that one out. Woo! So this one definitely, you could just smell the heat on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle this on and see what it tastes like. Whew. Whew.
Nothing that it can't go on.
It's actually hitting me a little bit.
Way spicier. It can't go on. It can't go on.
Whenever spice hits me, I'm weird. Because a lot of people are like, ooh, oh, ooh. You know, but I'm just like, oh boy. That's like my only reaction. I just say, oh boy. And the hotter it is, the more times I say, oh boy.
It can't go on.
Oh, We've reached the part of the video where I talk to you about socks and today's sponsor,
Socks!
Bombas. Bombas makes socks, shirts, and underwear that are actually built. Honestly, every item
That's
you're
cool.
also 50 million
I like socks and underwear.
covered.
I wear those.
Honestly, this was pretty spicy. I'm a little bit shocked with how spicy it is, actually. Mike's Extra Hot definitely has some spice to it. If this was like a 1, I would give this like a 7 in terms of spiciness. But if I'm
Really?
being honest, I don't really get the hype. It's
You mean 7 on the scale of what you could handle?
good, not great. So why are people freaking out over this and items like this?
Well,
I don't trust people on spice, because either you think things are too spicy and they're not, or you don't think things are spicy and they will fucking destroy me. Like, I'm not gonna listen to Spice King on things that are spicy.
there are scientific, cultural, and a bunch of other fascinating reasons causing this new obsession with spicy food. It didn't happen by accident, and yes, it's a new obsession, and I've the proof and data to back that up. Multiple things have caused this bizarre flavor shift to occur in the last decade. Sure, for thousands of years, chili peppers have been used for flavor, preservation, and even medicine. Civilizations like the
And
Chinese
also to ward off elephants!
used spice in particular for medicinal purposes. The Indians mastered it for preservation and fermenting food. But today, levels of spice have surpassed what civilizations thousands of years ago could have ever imagined. And it's all measured by a system called the Scoville scale. Here you can see how spicy foods stack up, specifically peppers. For some context, a jalapeno ranges from 2,500 to 8,000 units, while a ghost pepper clocks in at over 1 million units. But in recent years,
Yeah, once you get up to those higher levels of Scoville units, they're a little bit iffy. Because some stuff that's less Scoville units could still be hotter, kind of. At least they hurt more because of the way the spice is. Because a smokier spice, I think, is going to hurt more than a sweet spice that's technically got more Scoville units.
the numbers on the scale have skyrocketed. A pepper breeder
yeah.
named Ed Curry is largely responsible for this. And yes, his name is really Ed Curry. You can't make that up. In 2013, Guinness World Records
Yeah, you
crowned
can.
his
You
creation
could.
the Carolina Reaper, the world's hottest chili pepper.
Usually people say you can't make that up, and usually you can.
But it didn't stop there. A decade later, he beat his own record with Pepper X. In 2023, Guinness World Records officially recognized
Know all
Pepper
about
X
Pepper
as the
X.
world's hottest
I know
chili
too
pepper
much
with
about
a
Pepper
staggering
X.
average of 2.69 million units.
Oh,
to
yeah.
put that into perspective, police-grade pepper spray is about 1.6 million units. Insane. But yes, these extreme levels of spice have only
Pepper
existed
spray.
for the last 10 years or so, and people seemingly love it. Between 1980 and 2020, chili pepper consumption has increased from 3 pounds to 7 pounds per person. The USDA stated the chili pepper market alone is valued at $100 million,
I think it's probably because we're a bunch of masochists and we like pain.
and there's been multiple reports showing that the hot sauce industry is expected to grow over the next decade. So yeah,
It's like that drug that's in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where they drink it and they're like, ah!
people love the burn. Of course, the question becomes, why though? Why do we punish ourselves via the burn? There's actually an exact term that describes this whole phenomenon called benign masochism. This
Yeah.
refers to the human tendency to
Yeah,
enjoy
okay.
experiences that are initially perceived as negative or painful even, but are ultimately harmless and even potentially enjoyable. Capsaicin, one of the active components in chili peppers, actually triggers pain receptors in your mouth. But here's the neat trick. Your brain
Yeah, it tricks your mouth into thinking that it's actually on fire.
knows there's no actual danger. So in a moment of pure,
Yeah.
unadulterated chaos, it decides to reward you for it. It does this by releasing endorphins, those natural pain relievers that give you a sense of euphoria and dopamine,
Like,
the
why?
feel-good chemical that makes you want to do it again. It's basically a low-stakes thrill. It's the same reason people like roller coasters, scary movies, and in some extreme cases, BDSM. Our brains treat spicy food like a tasty drug, a way to chase that endorphin high at the cost of temporary pain. But yeah, if you like spicy food, you're a stone throw away from being a certified freak. And now that I've lost all of my older viewers by making them very uncomfortable, I think it's time to talk about Gen Z. Hello, Gen Z. What's up? How about Fortnite these days?
I'm not Gen Z.
Low
That's where I'm gonna leave this video. If you're a Gen Z, feel free to click on this video down there in the description. I think I've pretty much got a handle on Hot Honey. This dude's awesome. I like his content. I'm gonna leave him a subscribe and a like. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I need you to. Anything. Something. I dare you. I double dog dare you to leave me a comment. See you in the next one.